As a result of the changes to this framework, we have to realise as schools that this isn't just a minor tinkering around the edges with the framework, as we might have had in the past actually. This is an absolute different culture in terms of expectations in school. There is now a much greater focus, obviously, on the curriculum. As a result of that, it's been very important to really look at those aspects of intent, implementation, and impact. Within those areas, leaders of schools are being asked to really look at things in perhaps a slightly different way. So for instance, one of the things we've tried to do within the inspection coach is to make sure there is a clear understanding about the role that leaders have in determining the best possible curriculum for their children. For instance, we've taken time to try and actually show you what it looks like, what each of those aspects looks like in an outstanding school. And by focusing on that, it is actually quite easy to see where you may have gaps in your current situation and how you might be able to plug those gaps quite easily. So one of the things we've tried to do is to start off with the Ofsted framework, to take the questions that are, or take the objectives, if you like, that Ofsted is looking at. So for instance, under curriculum intent, there are 6 main objectives being looked at. What we've actually done is to take each of those objectives and then create sub-questions to really break that down for you. So within those sub-questions, we have then, for each of them, created a picture of what it might look like in a good school, in an outstanding school, a good school, a school that might require improvement, and indeed an inadequate school. In that way, not only are we taking the objective from Ofsted as a whole, we are saying that actually within that objective, you may be doing X number of things really well, but not so well with another couple. So you should be, the inspection code should really support you in identifying those areas and being able to really help you to show you what needs doing next. So in a sense, not only are you self-evaluating yourselves through inspection coach, you're actually creating a school improvement plan at the same time. And actually that's what we've tended to do. So we've looked deeply at what the expectations are. We've gone beyond the framework's print, if you like, and looked behind there to recognize what we're actually looking at here. So for instance, under the implementation side of the curriculum, the expectation of research that should be happening in school, or how you're actually attending to the research that's already happened, is a massive big issue. And that actually is brought out really by the types of questions that we're asking behind the objectives that have been identified within the framework.